So next step is to deploy and monitor, where we move from building to running and deploy and monitor. Begin with fully automated CI/CD pipeline. Every deployment should go through approvals, version control, and rollback options. Manual deployments introduce risks. Automation brings consistency. So we need to make sure that we do automation as much as possible. Um, Maintain strict environment parity between dev, test, and UAT and production. What works in lower environment should behave identically in production, and no surprises. So we need to make sure that that's why we have to use Bicep or Terraform, use in infrastructure as code, to deploy logic apps, service bus, function apps, APM consistency across environment. We have to make sure that it is we are using uh, these things. I mean, Bicep or Terraform, and goes through repository, and we have CI/CD pipelines set up for those things. So it is important to set up these things, and we will avoid so many problems if we do this way. Otherwise, a massive problem can happen. All right, let's move on to next one. Maintain, improve, and scale. So once we have once we have done up to step 7, step 8 is about keeping your integration healthy, relevant, and scalable. So over time, we call it maintain, improve, and scale. Once an integration is live, the real work begins, because that's the when you think about how we can maintain it and we improve it. You must monitor continuously, not just for errors, but for trends. Watch latency, throughput, retries, failures to identify bottlenecks before they become incident. So we need to make sure that we are the looking at the matrices, and we need to have some alerts in place. So something goes wrong, that we know, we the system, the support team, been updated. So apply regular updates and tuning. And maybe function needs more concurrency. A logic app connector has a few new version. So we need to make sure that we implement those things. Use telemetry from application insights to guide improvement, not just react to issues. Conduct periodic design and code reviews. As a business process evolve, integration must adapt, because once we have done integration doesn't mean it's forever. So we need to make sure that that can be changed accordingly as per need. Replace outdated connectors, introduce event-driven patterns, or improve data flow for better performance. So we need to keep an eye on system. I mean, it's like a regular thing. Once we have developed it, it doesn't mean it's done and dusted. It means we have to maintain it until we use it. Um, Automate wherever possible. Self-healing workflows are important. Automated retries, schedule, health checks, all those things should be part of um, part of integration development. When usage grows, scale out using logic apps standard, function premium plans, and service bus scaling units. So we need to think about all those things. Always balance performance and with cost. I just said earlier, because we should not ignore the cost. Business has to pay for it, so we need to make sure that we minimize the cost. So we have to think about various options to bring the cost down, and so we think about scaling should be strategic, not reactive. So finally, keep your documentation and run books current. They are the bridge between operations and innovation. Step 8 ensures your integration doesn't just survive, but they also evolve, optimize, and continue delivering uh, value as your business scales. So basically, I said earlier that whatever IT guys do, it is for business. So to keep business, um, help business, we need to make sure that our systems are healthy. Okay, and then we have step 9, continuous improvement and knowledge sharing. So establish a feedback loop from the operations to design. So we need to make sure that what we have done, what's happening in the system, we have feedback loop up to design, and wherever change is required, we must do on time. Capture and share lessons learned, reusable patterns and templates. So it's not about judging each other. It's about improving the system, improving the quality, of deliveries and also helping people to grow as well. So maintain an integration knowledge base, wiki for teams, like I said earlier. So we must maintain a knowledge base. We should either we can have, like for example, for common patterns, we can have a repository, we can have a library, and we can keep the information in wiki. So it's easy to find that information. Conduct retrospectives and root cause analysis after incidents. So we need to have this is to look into why, and what's the problem, what's the challenge, and how we can improve that. It's not about pointing fingers. It's about uh, saying, okay, how can we improve the system? What can we do? What are the options we have? So, and implement those things effectively, so that the challenge we faced or issues we faced should not happen again. So that's the reason we conduct retrospectives and root cause analysis aligned with the integration center of excellence. So we need to because center of excellence is something who is responsible for governance and oversees design reviews and promote best practices. So we need to keep them in loop. Then we need to encourage innovation, training, and certification. So it's a teamwork. So we have to grow as an individual. We need to make sure that people are training for better results. We need to train, so we keep on training ourselves, and we have to motivate each other for going an extra mile. Review governance, cost, and architectural maturity regularly. So we need to make sure that our architectures are evolving. It's not just dead. Foster a culture of collaboration and continuous learning. So like I said earlier, we have to encourage each other. We have to make sure that we are kind to each other, we are in helping each other, and encourage each other. So that's the teamwork. So we need to make sure that we are growing technically, and helping each other and as an organization. So that was step number 9. So now, last is okay. So last is I just rerun this thing, and so last is takeaway. So what we have, integration is not just about connecting systems; it's about connecting value. Follow structured life cycle for standards and design. Use Azure native patterns for scalability, reliability, and cost efficiency. Treat observability, security, and governance as a first-class citizen. Means it's important. Build one, reuse everywhere. Templates, patterns, automation, acceleration, delivery. Keep learning. Every integration teaches you something new for the next. Thank you very much for watching the video. And please keep connected, and I'll produce more videos that can help in integration, and I'll try to cover various aspects of the integration which can help architects and other people who are interested in this topic. Thank you.